So we have to come to the conclusion that truth is not created by anyone. Truth exists and we are discovering it. And that is why, just let me make an incidental point. When you are witnessing to a person from another religion, you have to at least affirm that person's desire to look for truth. We normally, Christians say, you are looking for truth, but God came to look for us. That is true, but don't say that so simply. People are sincere. They are looking for truth. And we will see later today that even every error contains some truth, which you can affirm. So truth is discovered, not created. Truth is absolute, not relative. We have already seen that. Truth is exclusive and not inclusive. Why? Let's go back to 2 plus 2 equals 4. How many of you have school-going children? Okay. Would you like a broad-minded arithmetic teacher who will tell your children 2 plus 2 can be anything? Do not be narrow-minded and say 2 plus 2 is only 4. Do you understand? 2 plus 2 is 4 and nothing but 4. How many of you remember John 14:6 from memory? John 14 verse 6, Jesus answered to Thomas. What's it? No, I am the way, the truth and the life. No one comes. You see, that exclusive clause is what I want to emphasize. When Jesus said this, forget about theology, forget even about God and Christ. Take that statement. I am the way, the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me, is similar to saying 2 plus 2 is 4 and nothing but 4. Truth must exclude error. So people cannot accuse you of being narrow-minded because we can be wrong. But what we are saying is being exclusive is the characteristic of truth. If it is inclusive, you will never have truth. My British colleague Michael Ramsden is a humorous fellow. He tells the story of a schoolboy in England who was asked, what is the capital of France? And you know what he said? I prefer to keep an open mind on the subject. You see, if you keep an open mind, you will never get truth. Chesterton said this. An open mind is like an open mouth. You will never get to eating anything unless you close your mouth when something substantial comes inside. Okay? It's not a closed mind. When we are saying Jesus is the only way, we are not closing the mind. We are closing the mouth on something substantial. It's as simple as that. So all of you are familiar with Makan? Give this example. Next time you are challenged about the exclusivity of Jesus Christ. Truth has to be exclusive. Because the moment you look at it in an inclusive way, you are not talking about truth. You are talking about a total mixture. Truth is undeniable, which is inescapable. I'll give you an example, again from the Philippines. This was a different meeting, a much larger meeting, over 300 students were there. And during the Q&A, one of the girls, she was a Christian obviously, she came to the mic and said, I am so confused because my professor tells me that there is nothing called truth. I said, will you please repeat that statement? She said, there is nothing called truth. I said, is it true? And the whole group burst out in laughter. See, because when you make the statement, there is nothing called truth, you are still insisting that that statement is true. It's undeniable.